Okay, I think I'm recording. I hope I'm recording. Yes, does it look like I'm recording? So how is everybody? Welcome to our call tonight. My name is Venus Mosier. I'm a National Vice President with Arbonne, and I'm delighted to be sharing with you how to start a strong, stable business right off from the get-go. So first, I just want you guys to know that I'm not going to focus too much on startup orders. Actually, I don't mention that at all, because startup orders, for a few reasons. Number one, I don't know what your NVP recommends. And number two, a large startup order doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to do Arbonne, and a small startup order doesn't necessarily mean they won't. Because I've been around, let's say I've been doing this for 15 years, and I've seen both spectrums. So it really, to be successful in Arbonne, it's not your startup order necessarily. I think one of the key things for growing a strong, stable business is that your new consultants know what the next step is. Because if they don't know what they're doing and they're not sure what the next step is, they're either going to do nothing or they're going to quit, because they're just going to be frustrated and not knowing what to do. So today's focus: how to grow a strong, stable business. Here's the exciting thing. If you can get to the first level of management, district manager, you can definitely go nation. We may have to focus on things a little bit differently when we get into the higher management levels, but we pretty much do the same thing no matter what our title, right? Even though I'm a national vice president, I still want to earn my district bonus, because that means my business is growing and it's going to be stable. So are you ready, guys? Here we go. The how we do in Arbonne is the easy part. There's so much how out there, but we tend to get caught up in the how. But that's like thinking I want to know everything first, or what do I say? Or what do I say when someone says this? What do I do when someone does that? But really, it's all between the ears. What we believe in and the stories we tell ourselves, it all boils down to just being you, being authentically you. So it starts with you, and you want to be the best consultant on your team. Would you want to sponsor yourself? You should really ask yourself that. And the other thing you got to remember is people are watching us, and they're asking themselves, wow, is so-and-so really going to do this? Are they committed? Is this network marketing thing really something you can make money at? And our team, they're watching us too. So we really want to be sure we're giving them a good show. We want to lead by example. And the other thing we have to remember is we are leading a volunteer army. Those you sponsor into this business, they don't owe us anything. It's our job as a sponsor to lead, inspire, and partner with them for the common goal. So the pillars, those 4 pillars of belief. The foundation of building your Arbonne business is to have every single one of these pillars a 10. The company, the products, network marketing, and yourself. The good news is, if you're not a 10, if you waver, and most people tend to waver in either network marketing or belief in themselves, you can become a 10. So belief in the company. This part is pretty easy, but it's important to understand Peter Mork and his vision, how Arbonne came to be, and that Arbonne not only has superior products, but it is a company with culture like no other network marketing company out there. So I encourage you, if you haven't done so, watch the videos, read about him, educate yourself, even the catalog has so much information in it. And do you really know what Arbonne's mission is, what we stand for? It's really important you get that. And of course, there are many facts about Arbonne. 38 years strong, certified clean, ground floor global. We have an advisory board. We follow the highest standards. So you guys can read all this and see that. So it's going to take some time, though, to build your belief on a couple of the other pillars. I've lost my place here. So The 4-Year Career is an excellent book on network marketing. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time on network marketing because I think it's really, really important. So like I said, most people waver in either network marketing or belief in themselves. So what I want to ask you is, can you have a conversation about network marketing? And can you have it without being defensive? And are you proud to be a network marketer, or are you embarrassed to say you are with network marketing? And that's really important to do a self-check. When I first started with Arbonne, I told nobody I was with network marketing. I was afraid people would think I was weird. I was all caught up in what people thought. And if you are that person, plug into reading about network marketing, listening to Discover Arbonne calls, and really ask yourself why you feel that way. Because most people feel that way simply because they don't understand network marketing. They just really don't get it. Network marketing, also known as multi-level marketing, when you look at these little different industries here, you can see that network marketing is far and above making a lot more money than even the NFL, right? And the other thing we have to really get is network marketing, all we're really doing is we are building networks of people who want to change their brand, redirect their money that they were spending someplace else on their personal care, nutrition, makeup, etc., to Arbonne. And some are going to want to be a customer, and we love our customers. And some are going to want to build a business. Network marketing, as all of you know, is simply a distribution system. How the products get from the consumer without the cost of traditional retail. So get comfortable talking about network marketing. It's so important for you to understand that there are multiple compensation structures in network marketing. Educate yourself on these. So let's go on to the next slide here. Okay, you guys have seen this penny doubled, right? The penny doubled every day over 30 days, the compound effect. And so in 30 days, it's over $5 million. But how many people would take me even $100,000 right now rather than thinking about the power of duplication and giving it enough time? Now let's look at sponsoring. So you sponsor a new business builder, and we all know the business builder block is $2,500. That's kind of what we explain that should be what's done in your central district. So if you look at that, and it represents, so each block, each one person you sponsor represents that $2,500. And it represents having a few PCs buying for the discount in your central district, right? They're also redirecting their spending of their own family's personal care products, maybe hosting a few groups if you have someone who wants to build a business too. Now, when you sponsor one new business builder a month and they do the same thing, like they do that 2,500 block, and this keeps duplicating, look what you have over 30 days. Or I'm sorry, 1 year. You have 4,096 consultants, right? Month one, you plus one. Month two, 2 plus 2. And you see how it builds? It's the same concept with the penny over 30 days, but you're making it 1 year. And when you multiply that out, this is really crazy. When you multiply that out, 4,096 times 2,500, it's a ridiculous amount of money. So I didn't even want to go there because I thought you guys would think I was crazy. But if you think about even 100 people doing that, what that can look like, it's absolutely huge. It's just a tremendous amount of money. So let me just go on to the next slide. I think I might have multiplied it out, or maybe I didn't. Okay. So network marketing is a pyramid. I'm sure you guys have heard this, right? But looking at this slide, I think corporate America is the pyramid. One CEO, one president, a couple vice president, middle management. But when you flip that pyramid around, that's network marketing. Everyone starts at the same level, and depending on your own personal efforts, you can get to the top. So now we'll go to the belief in ourselves. This is another tough one, deciding to believe. It's just something that a lot of people struggle with, but it's something you can definitely build with personal growth, with plugging in, with hanging out with like-minded people. You know, you hang out with toxic people, they say that you have to have 10 positive ones to make up for the one toxic one. So you really want to stay clear of anyone who is not positive. That is for sure. The Eeyores of the world, stay clear of them. So are you a product of the product? And do you understand the tax benefits of redirecting your spending, of the benefits of buying a new laptop computer, when you travel to deliver products, all the tax benefits that fall under owning your own network marketing business? They are pretty huge. And are you waiting, if you're new, are you waiting to switch your entire brand? Or are you actually, or have you decided to do that? And if you're not, ask yourself why. You know, we have to be a product of the product. Number one, your own personal testimonials are going to speak volumes to your warm market. So if someone says to you, oh, Amy, how is the mascara? Yeah, I don't use the mascara. And you know what? You may not like all 400 products that Arbonne has, but you don't have to tell people what you don't like. You could just focus on the products you do like. To give you an example, our primer is an amazing product. It's won all kinds of awards. And so many people love it. But if I didn't like it, why would I want to tell someone I didn't like it? In other words, you don't want to plant seeds of maybe a product you're not absolutely crazy about. But there are enough products that you can redirect and love and talk about the ones you are crazy about. You want to sell more healthy living ASVPs? Do the 30-day to healthy living. All the products you buy for your business, host gifts, to share, to show, these are all a tax deduction. So be smart and place your order to Arbonnize yourself and your family so you have the tools for your business. And don't be afraid to explain how this works to your new business builders. Help them understand why they need the products that we recommend. Okay, what do we do? It's pretty simple. Pretty simple what we do. We stop spending money in department stores and other places that don't pay us, right? And we start buying from our own store, redirecting our spending. And remember, this is money we were spending someplace else, and now we're going to spend it in Arbonne. And then we share. We share what we love about Arbonne and how others can shop from our store or their own store and build a business as well. So we keep what we do simple. Who are you going to talk to? Your 100-person list. What are you going to do? Are you going to do one-on-ones? Are you going to do group events, follow-ups, virtuals? And when are you going to do it? If you don't know when you're going to do Arbonne, I promise you, you will put it on the back burner and do it when it's convenient. And I can tell you, doing Arbonne is not going to be convenient. You're going to have to decide when you're going to build this business. So in this process of activity, being out there and doing the do, we will build a network of consumers and we will find business partners, those who want to do what we do. People redirecting their everyday expenses to Arbonne. They have the choice to buy at a discount or build a business alongside of us. And when asking people to take a look, it's just that. It's to take a look. It's to get a taste for what it is that we're doing. So if this is someone who really doesn't know about Arbonne, and maybe they're an acquaintance of yours or even a friend of yours, we don't want to just send off a 20-minute video. We want to ask them to take a look. A 1-minute video that maybe you're doing, or maybe one that Arbonne has on the source. And just say something like, if I sent you a 1-minute video, would you watch it? Most people will say yes. But if you say, if I send you a 20-minute call or a 20-minute video, and they're barely interested in Arbonne, they're probably not going to watch it. And then you build on it from there. And when you ask a friend or acquaintance to take a look, ask them like you would want to be asked. So in the beginning, I mentioned not getting too caught up in how we say it or what we say. You want to be authentic. You want to be true to who you are. And think about if you were being asked to take a look at Arbonne, how you would want to be approached. I think you'd want to be asked point blank, right? I have an amazing business. I would love to share this with you because would you be open to watching a 1-minute video? why would they say no to that, especially if it's only 1 minute and they're getting a little taste of what Arbonne is? Okay, so moving along. The system. You can follow 2 by 2 by 2. You don't have that much time. You can do a 1 by 1 by 1. And when I say that 2 by 2 by 2, right, it's 2 group presentations. You have product sample drop-offs. You have take-a-looks. You have sample packs. And I recommend doing a little bit of everything. But if group presentations just isn't in the cards for you, or if you would rather do one-on-ones or vice versa, maybe you love doing virtuals, whatever it is for you, the main thing is to be consistent and be in front of enough people. We like to say, what is the number in the box at the end of each week, at the end of each month? Okay, so regional vice president, think about each circle there. Each circle represents, even if it's a $2,500 building block, you have business builders and they're each doing $2,500. And there are, I thought I had written this out. And I think I did. Each circle represents a $2,500 block. And if you have 21 people in your network right there and they're each doing $2,500, that equals $52,000. Kind of crazy, right? Each doing the $2,500 block. Will some people do less? Absolutely. Will some people quit? Yup. Will some people do more and build a bigger team and you might have a big, strong leg? Yes. But just think about that. When we teach people how to redirect their spending, have a couple groups here and there, one-on-ones, and they build from that, that is how you build a team. And then eventually you build a nation. There's you in the middle and you have your 4 strong legs there. And then each leg has 4 legs and those 4 have 4 legs. And right here, when you add all this up, I'm trying to look to see if I multiplied this out. I think there's 83 circles times 2,500, that $2,500 building block. You've got 210,000. That's way over nation qual. And like I said, will everyone do their 2,500? No. Will some people quit? Yes. Will some people do more? Absolutely. But you get the picture, right? You can see how this all builds and how this all works. Building a nation is about helping hundreds and even thousands of people create choices, a plan B, and to eventually have both time and financial freedom to become the best version of themselves, use the best, safest products on the planet. We truly have a gift to offer other people. But what might get in the way is our mindset. Telling those stories to ourselves that don't serve us. So will these things always go as planned? I mean, I can tell you, oh gosh, I don't even know if I can count how many people have quit my business, but just as many, actually more, have decided to build a business. So you just have to stick it out and you will meet your ace as long as you never quit. It'll be hard to discipline yourself. I think one of the best things about this business is that you have no boss, but it's also one of the hardest things because you have to be disciplined and you have to decide that you are going to do the work without, no one's going to check in. Well, maybe your sponsor will check in and ask how you're doing, but they're not going to be babysitting you as far as, well, who'd you call? How many people? What's going on? Right? As leaders, we lead by example. So, you also want to attach yourself to the activity, not the outcome. And this can be hard. Of course, when we're talking to someone, we want things to go great. We want to have a fabulous party. We want to do, $1,000 in QV. We want someone to sign up with a minimum $250 order. Of course, we want all those things and we think positive, like those are the things that are going to happen. But when you go into these things being curious about them and trying to help other people, it just takes the pressure off and you tend to relax more and then you are also probably more authentic. So let's go on to the next slide. Fortune is in the follow-up. Oh my goodness. And this slide is so true. It takes months to find a customer and seconds to lose them. So we want to be sure we're following up, being true to our word. If we say we're going to call someone back, we call them back. If we say we're going to send a sample or drop off an RA9 set, we do it. And if someone says, no, they're not interested right now, we ask permission to call again. And I can tell you that persistence is key. I have seen it firsthand in my business and in my team's business that it may take 5, 6, 7, 8 calls before someone either places an order or says yes. And you just have to keep going. I'm not saying be rude or in their face every day or every week, but you want to be consistent in your persistence and definitely follow up. Okay. Whether you think you can or can't, you're absolutely right. I'm sure you guys have heard that before. You have to decide to shut the back door and be all in. I think right before we went into Nation Qual the first time, I was listening to a training by Sarah Wilson, I believe, phenomenal woman. And she was talking about being all in. And she says, no, I don't mean putting your foot in the water. I mean going underwater, having your hair drenched, dripping, wet, mascara running. And she said it in such a way that I just sat there crying. I'm like, I haven't been all in. My mascara's not running. But the point was, I was in, but I guess I wasn't all in. And does that mean you have to do Arbonne 24/7 and you don't do anything else? No, it doesn't mean that. It means be consistent, be on purpose, have a plan, set your hours, and talk life over yourself. Say words that are powerful. Take try, hope, wish out of your vocabulary and replace it with I am, I will, and say things to yourself like, I attract the right people to me. I'm a business builder magnet. It's all in what we think, right? If we think big and we believe in ourselves and we keep telling ourselves those things, positive affirmations, watch the 212 degrees, maybe listen to a powerful song that makes you feel good every day, whatever it is, breathe life over yourself and believe in yourself. And then it's just simply deciding. I love cats. I don't know if those who know me know that I love kitty cats. So whenever I can find a picture of one that fits in Arbonne, I throw them in my presentations. But you have to decide to dream big. Like I said earlier, set your goals and work towards them every single day. The biggest piece of advice is to not put your business on hold. Whether you're new, if life happens, if it's nice weather outside, and that's coming, it's around the corner, don't put your business on hold. You want to do it no matter what. We have to treat this like a business. If you treat it like a hobby and do it when it feels good, you're not going to make money. And if you were in momentum, you're going to lose the momentum. So don't wait until you know everything either. I am still learning and I do not know everything. One of the hardest things for me going region, becoming a VP, is I thought as a vice president, I better know everything. God forbid I give them wrong information or I don't cross a T or dot my I's correctly. And you know what? We're not perfect and you will not know everything. And I don't care how long you're in Arbonne, you will not know everything because things do change, products are going to change, and it's okay. I'm giving you permission to know you don't have to know everything. And people are going to be more attracted to your passion and more attracted to your belief in what you're doing and what this business is going to give you than any fact or any ingredient. So decide to stay until, whatever that until is for you, whatever your goal is. And because you never know, you can meet your MVP tomorrow. So I want you to go and create your dream team. Thank you so much for plugging into this. I will post the recording and good night, everybody.